Hey guys, welcome back to Double D in the Morning. This is Double D in the Friday Morning, episode 14, History of Cartoons, part 5. Character development. A lot of your favorite cartoons, even your classic ones, like your Looney Tunes and your Hanna-Barbera and your Disney, they didn't start out the way that you think of them. They evolved in a process called character development. Cartoon character development is an important life cycle part of a cartoon character's life. Bugs Bunny wasn't always your wisecracking jokester. Bugs Bunny was in character development from 1938 to 1940 and didn't make his official characteristic debut as Bugs Bunny until A Wild Hare in 1940, which was directed by Fred Tex Avery. That cartoon was the cartoon we first see him paired with Elmer Foot, and first time we hear him actually say, "What's up, Doc?" And the first time he's not doing that goofy laugh that he used to do in his earlier version, the preliminary version of the character. The first time he developed his distinctive New York accent, and the first time you see him with one of his comedic duo partners, Elmer Foot. On the contrary to Bugs' being an animal evolution, Elmer was a human evolution and started out as a character called Egghead. From 37 to 40, the Egghead character was the predecessor to the Elmer character, and Elmer developed in 1940 in his own individual cartoon as Elmer Fudd, looking a lot like, dressed like and looking a lot like Egghead, but it was a cartoon called Elmer's Candid Camera, when we still see a prototype version of Bugs that he's trying to photograph because he's trying to photograph nature, and Bugs is getting in the way. Although that's his first true Elmer Fudd appearance, we see Egghead earlier in that period of evolution use the name Elmer Fudd as an ice cream salesman in his classic Egghead getup, but he's using the name Elmer Fudd. Our next character that I'm going to talk about in this video is Porky Pig. Porky Pig first debuted in a very Walt Disney-esque inspired I Haven't Got a Hat, where he was a caricature of your basic fat, chubby student in class. Although before he was in Plain Dippy, the cartoon I just mentioned was his first one. Plain Dippy was his first one in his own personal Porky Pig series. His third cartoon was also the first appearance of Daffy Duck. It was called Porky's Duck Hunt, which was in 1937. Now, the Daffy Duck character wasn't always your egotistical, narcissistic character. In his first handful of shorts, he's depicted as a very zany and loony character. He doesn't have his distinctive personality yet. Daffy is famously known for his greedy, egotistical, narcissistic ways, but he evolved into that. The predecessor to modern Daffy was wacky and zany and goofy. One of the first pairings of Porky and Daffy that shows his greedy and egotistical and narcissistic side is a full coverage. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Sylvester and Tweety. Sylvester's earliest appearance was a cartoon called Naughty But Nice. His first official appearance was a cartoon called Life with Feathers in 1945. Tweety's first individual appearance was in 1942 in The Tale of Two Kitties, with Tweety as the protagonist and two cats named Babbitt and Costello as the antagonist. The cartoon Tweety Pie was released in 1947. It was the first pairing of the famous comedy duo together, Sylvester and Tweety. To appease the censors, in this version of Tweety, he had yellow feathers. In his original version, he was a naked baby bird. Tweety has a persona that acts like he's the sweet little bird and innocent, but he's real smart. He knows how to outsmart his antagonist, as you will see in Tweety Pie and Tale of Two Kitties, which can be found on the golden classic edition of Looney Tunes DVD set that is sold at Amazon. Well, in conclusion, this was about character development in the history of cartoon characters. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification bell. Till Double D in the Morning. And join me next Friday for the History of Cartoons Part 6. And also remember to follow me on social media at Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. The links will be in the comments. And give me suggestions on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Chuck Jones versus Tex Avery. Who is the better animation director.